Turkish Van Cat is one of the most famous cat species living in our country. He is a good swimmer and can establish close relationships with people. However, the reason why it is especially famous is its double-colored eye structure. It is a pure cat breed that is generally famous for its blue and amber eyes. Origin: Turkey. Character: docile, affectionate, curious. Feather color: white, yellow and various patterns. Body: medium-sized. Fur structure: dense and soft-haired. Tail: short and thick. One of the most curious topics for those who want to keep a Turkish Van Cat is the characteristics and care of this breed. Turkish Van Cat, or another name called in Turkey, the most beautiful cat. It is one of the purebred cat species discovered in the valley around Lake Van. As we just mentioned, what makes him famous is that he has dual eye colors. Turkish Van Cats, which are very loyal to the region they live in, attract attention with their intelligent and selective nature. Since they are a purebred breed, various non-governmental organizations have been established in our country to protect this cat breed. In particular, the Van Cat Research and Protection Center, VKAM, which was established at Van 100. Yale University in 1992, is one of the leading non-governmental organizations. The Van Cat has been kept by the people of the Van region for many years. His free-flowing and friendly demeanor on the streets has led to affection among the public. The Van Cat, also called Pisik in the Van region, was taken out of Turkey in the 1950s. This cat breed, which has become famous abroad, has taken its place in the literature as the Turkish Van Cat. Turkish Van Cat care is generally one of the topics that people are most curious about. From the outside, it attracts a lot of attention with its white feathers and colorful eyes. It is thought to be difficult to care for because it has a long fur. However, its fur is very easy to comb. You can relax your cat and prevent hair loss by combing it a few times a week. As we just mentioned, the Turkish Van Cat is a swimming cat. One of the features that distinguishes it from other species, such as its double eye color, is that it loves water. If the weather is hot after 2 months, there is no problem in washing it. However, air temperature is important. Because Turkish Van Cats get cold in cold weather despite their thick fur. Turkish Van Cats, a carnivorous cat species, are fed with protein. Choosing food rich in protein is very important for the cat's health. If we look at the character traits of the Turkish Van Cat, we can say that they are intelligent, warm-hearted, and curious. Physically, the Turkish Van Cat, which stands out with its short hair and short ears, has an agile and muscular structure. Their weight usually ranges from 7.72 pounds to 15 pounds, 3.5 kilograms to 7 kilograms. Another feature of the Turkish Van Cat is that it must enter the water of its own volition. The Van Cat, which enjoys going into water, differs from other cats with this feature. These cats can adapt to a changing environment in a short time. The Van Cat generally has white fur. There may be yellow-brown and darker colored feathers on the head and tail parts. Its tail is fluffy, just like a fox's tail. Turkish Van Cats are very good with children, just like they are with adults. Van Cats, one of the most docile cats, are also a good cat choice for families. Although their relationships with other animals are generally good, it is useful to be careful and controlled during the initial introduction phase. Turkish Van Cat, it enters the estrus period in February, April, and June. These estrus periods last approximately 10 days. If a Van Cat becomes pregnant during the heat period, it will not come into heat again within that year. The gestation period of the Turkish Van Cat is around 62 days. Starting from the first month of pregnancy, the abdomen begins to swell. During this pregnancy period, she does not let anyone touch her belly. However, during pregnancy, their desire for love is higher than in normal life. Turkish Van Cats, like other cats, want to give birth in a secluded place. For this reason, it begins to look for a dark and relatively deserted place from the end of the first month of pregnancy. Turkish Van Cat breastfeeds its kittens for approximately 50 to 60 days. The female Van Cat, which can give birth to a maximum of 4 kittens, is a compassionate and very caring mother for her kittens. When Turkish Van Cat kittens are born, both eye colors are gray. True eye colors will begin to form by 2 months of age. Turkish Van Cats respond very well to training. He quickly learns everything he is taught. In addition, he quickly takes toilet training and uses it for life without causing any problems. Dear cat friends, please subscribe to our channel for more such videos.